Have you ever felt like you're working harder than everyone around you? You're sweating, giving it your all, but even so, you still feel like you're falling behind? But why are some people always ahead with the least effort? What is it that helps them achieve results others only dream of? Today, we have a story for you that might completely change your perspective on effort and success. So stay with us until the end to learn this powerful life lesson. Once upon a time, in a small and peaceful village, there lived a farmer named Kabir. He had a small piece of land and lived in a simple house with his wife, Lily. Kabir was known as the laziest farmer in the village. While other farmers worked hard from sunrise to sunset, Kabir would sit under a tree and daydream. He always found an excuse to avoid hard work. His wife, Lily, was worried. She often said, "Kabir, if you don't work hard, how are we going to live?" Kabir would reply, "Don't worry, Lily, I'll find a way." But days turned into weeks, and Kabir's land became overgrown with weeds instead of crops. One day, Lily gave him a serious warning and said, "Kabir, if you don't plant anything this season, we will have nothing to eat and nothing to sell. Please do something." Although Kabir was lazy, he loved Lily and didn't want her to suffer. He promised to do something. The next day, he went to the farm and said to himself, "I don't want to spend hours planting seeds one by one. There must be an easier way." As he sat under the tree, an idea came to him. What if I let nature do the hard work for me? He went to the nearby river and collected a sack of wild seeds that were floating on the water. Instead of planting them neatly like the other farmers, he scattered the seeds randomly all over his land. He said to himself, "Let's see what grows." The villagers laughed at him and said, "You're so lazy you don't even plant properly. Nothing will grow from this mess." But Kabir didn't care. He spent his days resting under the tree while the other farmers worked hard. A few weeks passed, and something strange happened. The seeds Kabir had scattered began to sprout. All kinds of plants, vegetables, fruits, and even medicinal herbs grew all over his land. Because these plants were native to the area, they needed little water and care. At the end of the season, Kabir's land was full of crops. The villagers asked in disbelief, "How did you get so much produce without working hard?" Kabir smiled and said, "I just let nature do what it does best." Lily was very happy and said, "Kabir, you found a way to make farming easier and still succeed. I'm proud of you." The farmers realized that while hard work is important, sometimes thinking smart can make things easier. From that day on, no one called Kabir lazy anymore. Instead, they admired him for his creative thinking. He continued to farm in his own way and lived a peaceful and happy life with Lily. Being lazy isn't always bad if it helps you find smart solutions. But remember, real success still requires effort, patience, and creativity. Without action, even the best ideas cannot grow. If you felt even a little spark of motivation today, don't let it fade. Like this video, share it with someone who needs hope, and subscribe so that we can keep walking this journey of strength and wisdom together.